This is guided sleep mindset, calm night messages for a more positive mindset. If it helps, a like and follow are appreciated. Let's begin.
You are here. There is nothing you need to do. You may notice the way the air feels around you. It can feel gentle, open. There's permission to be still. You might notice the small sounds that used to hide. They are part of the moment, not demands. Let them sit, like light moving on the surface of water. You may let your shoulders soften. There is no rush to change anything. It can feel easy to let your thoughts find their own place. A slow sense of arrival unfolds. You are allowed to rest into this presence. Small breaths, nothing forced. Soft whitening, as if the room around you breathes with you. There's room for what is here. You may simply be with it. The light of awareness is kind and unhurried. It watches without asking. You may let your gaze turn inward. The world dims gently at the edges. Imagine a horizon that leans closer, quietly. Thoughts can move like clouds, without needing a hand to hold them. A gentle descent begins, as if stepping down a slow stair. Each step is simple, without hurry or effort. The air feels softer with each small step. You may notice a rhythm, subtle and steady. It is not measured, only present. There is no need to follow it, only to notice. Light becomes softer still, like a page shaded by a hand. Images float in and out, kindly and without insistence. You may watch them drift, like leaves moving on a slow stream. There is a sense of wide space beneath all thought. It can hold whatever comes without changing. You may rest into that openness. Sound becomes part of the distance, gentle and round. You can let sounds be sounds, not signals to act upon. They pass through the quiet like boats moving on dark water. Breath and body find easy alignment, nothing to control, only to notice the soft meeting. Allow the weight of the evening to settle like dust on a shelf. The descent deepens, and language becomes gentle, fewer words. Images grow diffuse, like lanterns seen through mist. You may let the images blur at the edges. There is no need to decide anything now. This is not a moment for doing. It is a space that holds you simply because you are present. Moving inward, awareness becomes a quiet companion. It does not ask for answers. You may rest beside it without insistence. A calm tide, slow and inevitable, carries the mind a little further. No effort required to follow its motion. You may allow yourself to float within that gentle tide. Words thin out, like footsteps growing distant. Meaning softens until only the feeling remains. You may allow your listening to become less seeking. The soundscape becomes atmosphere more than narration. Warmth, a slow exhale of space. You may notice how small tensions ease by themselves. There is an expanding, quiet, roomy, and kind. You are not required to do anything with what comes. You may let impressions arrive and leave unremarked. Language retreats further now. Phrases become like feathers, light and spaced. You may rest with the feathers, letting them settle. Let the voice grow distant, a shoreline fading behind the sea. There is nothing more to follow. Space opens where words once were. You may stop listening if that feels right. You may simply be. No conclusions, no goodbyes, only an unfurling quiet. A last soft suggestion of presence, and then less, fewer words, softer sounds. You've done enough for today. Rest is allowed. Sleep is welcome.